Quadrilateral BCDE is shown on the coordinate plane. So we have BCDE down here in the bottom right. Keisha reflects the figure across the line y equals x to create B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime. Use the connect line tool to draw quadrilateral B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime. So for this problem, you are reflecting over the line y equals x, which on my screen here is this red line. If you do not remember where the line y equals x is, but the very first thing you need to do before you can solve this problem is to go on Desmos and graph y equals x to see where it's going to go on the coordinate plane. You can't reflect over that line until you know where that line is. After we have y equals x drawn onto our coordinate plane, you have a couple different options for how to do this. The first one is to use tracing paper, which is available to you when you take the state test, and to trace quadrilateral BCDE and then reflect it over the line y equals x. A second way to do this is to remember the rule, the coordinate rule, for when you're reflecting over the line y equals x. Any ordered pair xy is transformed into yx, which means if we take B, the original coordinates of point B are 3, -3. When we reflect our quadrilateral and when we reflect point B over the line y equals x, our rule here tells us that the coordinates of B prime would be -3, 3. We're switching the x value and the y value. Point C has the original coordinates of 9, -4, which means C prime is going to be located at -4, 9. Again, just following our rule for transforming a figure over the line y equals x. Point D has the coordinates 10, -10 in our original quadrilateral, which means when we reflect it over the line y equals x, D prime is going to have the coordinates -10, 10. And finally, point E in our original quadrilateral has coordinates 2, -5. So when we reflect that point over the line y equals x, E prime is going to be located at the ordered pair -5, 2 to give us quadrilateral B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime.